you ever heard of the ghost called the Lady in Grey? Now this story begins a long time back in 1578 when the Augustine family were living in Augustine Stewart House in Tombland. They all supposedly got infected by the plague. Now because of this, the house was boarded up and had a red cross painted onto the front of the door. The family had been locked in to die. However, unknown to those who locked the door, the Augustine family's daughter was never infected. Her parents died while she lived on locked in. Her only option was to eat the cold flesh of her deceased parents. But this only made things worse and caused her to choke to death and rot with the rest of the family. Ever since then, people have fallen witness of seeing her wandering around Tombland Alley and other old churches around Norwich. If you want to get haunted by this ghost or others, like the ghost of Sam, the Lord Sheffield, the ghost of Father Ignatius, the ghost of William Seward and many more, come to Norwich and you may well fall witness to one.
Basically, my little story is, I've got a sister who's got a friend died, and he died in the house. They went back to decorate the house, and the son was in the house, empty room, cardboard boxes, and come over like eerie and spooky. Cut a long story short, the father that died sort of used to have like bent knees and elbows sticking out, hunched over. As the son's looking around, out the window, he sees a dark figure, and it's actually moving around like the father. Whether it's outside or inside, I digress, because, as I said, spirits are spirits. But I couldn't see any legs, so I presume it was outside. But yeah, freaky story. It's on video. Very scary.
Yes, the usual answer that I give to that question is that when I go to the bathroom in the morning, I look in the mirror and there he is staring straight back at me, so it's a daily occurrence. The reality is that on the ghost walks, many people have had reported sightings of ghosts, but they of course are the unique ones, those with the gift, and most of us don't have the gift, and unfortunately I don't. The only thing I could say for sure is that a number of years ago we were on Fye Bridge, having just told the story of the witch on Fye Bridge. I was about to move the group away to carry on the walk when an orb came out of the river, flew over the top of the group and back into the river on the other side. It was about the size of a football and travelled at about 60 miles an hour. What it was, I haven't got a clue, but I like to think that maybe it was orb energy, but I can't be sure.